over a minute, and then no one was joining, and I was probably having like a fucking existential crisis because I was like, fuck, no one's joining. What's happened? Oh my god, it was so fucked. I guess it's because like the way YouTube works now is like I guess you sit in the stream for like a minute and then they make you sweat about whether or not anyone's joining and then they're like, "Yeah, fuck it. There you go. Send it out." Oh, speaking of sweating, man, today is friggin' hot. I'm sweating my tits off. Right, let's roll through who's here. So we have Puffle the Pro 228. What up, what up? Jake Paul is here. Rad's here. Rocking Rodders is here. Legend. Animal Lover for Life. I don't know what you're doing here, mate. Probably get off now, otherwise you'll probably be scarred for life, to be completely honest with you. These live streams generally get a bit spicy. Rick Pierre Tesse, hello, welcome to the stream. Leather Spacesuit, hey. Prixus MSP, hello. Linker, what up? Welcome back, dude. Crispy Fried Games, hello, hello, hello. Lovasis is here, cool. All-Star Vlogger. Phantom Man, the legend. Sir Dizzer. Leather Spacesuit. Antonio, fuck me dead. We got loads of new faces today. Antonio Gomez, hello. ThunderClee69, looks, hello, hello. Glad the stream looks good. Oh, God, get your nipples out. Mate, the world's not ready for my nipples, alright? The world's not ready. George, what's up? How you doing? Snow King, what up, what up? Crazy Games, can you give me a shout out? There you go, have a shout out. The Chill Guys, what up? Mate, yeah, it's way too hot in the UK. Luke Vargas, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How's it all going? Who else has Shebell on? Fucking mate, that English is just, I don't know. I don't understand it. Yeah, like today was like the first day, actually, I was riding back from work today. And like, even though I was probably going at like 65 miles an hour, like 70 mile an hour on like the dual carriageway on the motorway, the fucking bike was like 90 degrees. I was just looking at the temperature gauge, like staring at it, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And yeah, God, it's warm. It's sticky, very sticky. uh, oh, Puff of the Pro. Who else had the bell on? Dude, yeah, I don't know what the fuck you were trying to say with that. Oh my God. George, how's the BMW? Did you get the MOT? George, the BMW is still at the garage because we had to order the stanchions, which were like a fucking £1,000,000. No joke, like those stanchions are probably made of diamonds. They cost so much friggin' money. I'm not kidding. It's bullshit. So sorry, I'm gonna have a sip of luxurious Coca-Cola, not sponsored. We fucking ordered them on, I think it was like 4 days ago now. So they should be there. They should be there by now. And then hopefully, well, I'm doing the stream by myself because Gabby's fucked off to France. She's just like, yeah, I'm going to go to France for like 5 days. Bye, I have holiday. And I'm just like, what, goodbye? And I literally have no holiday left at work, so I'm fucking incapable of taking any time off. So she's buggered off to France and swatting around some beach somewhere, and I'm just sweating my ass off in muggy England. It's horrific. But yeah, to answer your question, George, apologies. The bike is at the MOT station. Theoretically speaking, it should be done like today, tomorrow. I haven't heard a word out of from the garage, but like today, tomorrow. And I might go pick it up myself, which would be cool. Get a little ride on the BMW when it's all done and dusted, which would be chill. Yeah, rad, dude, rad. There's so many. Yeah, I remember my first live stream. I had like 4 people in it because people weren't expecting it. I was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna live stream. And then like 4 people came, and then now, yeah, I think now we've got a lot of new faces. It's really cool. I like it. I like it. In case you know, what's the top speed of a 12cc Kawasaki Ninja sports bike? It's like 83 miles an hour, Rick. I'm pretty sure most 125cc's are limited to 83 miles an hour because pretty much they use the same engine across most 125s. I think KTM's a little different. But like the Suzuki's 125s, the Yamaha 125s, like the MT 125 and the YZF-R 125, like they all use pretty much the same engine. And when I had my 125, I was getting like 83 miles an hour downhill. Fucking, with someone off the back pushing it, going downhill, that was quick though on those bikes. I remember on my 125 when you're like cruising down the motorway and then like a little blast of wind comes from the front and it just slows you down. You're like, but yeah, about 83. I want it to be moist, mate. No one likes it being moist. So what's live stream about, bro? Dude, anything, man. Like I used to do more. I used to do like what, one live stream every 2 weeks. Well, I initially made the live streams like supposed to be one a week thing, and then nobody fucking sticks to those schedules. So I was like, okay, one a week, and then that went to like one every 2 weeks, and then that went to like one every month, and I haven't done one in a while. So just to catch up, just to catch up with you guys. Smith Biker Man, I'm off to Box Hill from West Midlands 19th of August. Should be loads of us. Yeah, dude, I'd love to. On the 14th of August, 19th of August. Yeah, I'd love to, man. That'd be cool. Just send me a DM. Slide on in there. Uh, what's a normal ride for you? What do you mean by that, dude? I don't a normal ride for me. Like I do a lot of commuting at the moment, so I'm just commuting a lot on the Ninja, which is kind of fun. Like it's people say like people shit on sports bikes. They're like, oh, you can't commute on a sports bike. I fucking bullshit, mate. I fucking commute. I commute all the time on my Ninja. I have no problems. Granted, my commute's like 20 miles, so it's not that bad. But like, yeah, commute all the time. Normal ride though. Like I'm definitely going out this weekend, which is gonna be awesome. Looking forward to a good ride. Dan Mianga, what's up? What's up? What's up? How is Urban Waff going, bro? Urban Waff is, it's a website. It's doing fine. Had few of you lovely people bought some t-shirts this week, which was lovely. So yeah, I mean, at the moment, Urban Waff, speaking wise, like I don't make money out of the website. Mm, I just don't, because of the costs of running it and stuff. But like I basically break even, which is fine. I'm not gonna get mad about that. Violent Tinderbox says, "What are you doing for a living? No need to answer. You don't want." Oh, dude. Okay, so I do quite a few bits and pieces. Like at the moment, I work at a PR agency, so I'm doing like digital PR and basically like working for several clients. So I have I work for an actual agency, so we have like several big clients around the UK, which is kind of fun. And then like I have like hello, my mum's dog's here now. Hello, Rollo. Um, and then I do some other bits and pieces on the side, put it that way, which is all good. So it all adds together. So that, but at the moment, that's what I'm doing. But I've done everything under the sun. Like I've been a lawyer, I've been working at a bike dealership, I've had my own business. Like yeah, I still have my own business, but that's kind of on pause at the moment. Because I needed to pay for a wedding, which is expensive, and starting your own business takes a little bit of time. So that's what I do. Timothy Simmons, hello. Why is your girlfriend so hot? I don't know, man. She was just born that way. She kind of just fucking got hit by the hot train, didn't she? Yeah. I love seeing bikers like yourself, Mr. Duke. Oh, that's kind of you, Snaking. I appreciate that. Yeah, bikers are generally cool people. A lot of us are nutcases, but yeah, whatever. uh, anyone here own a BMW? I own a BMW, technically. Plans for a future bike. Oh, that's interesting. I was doing some interesting look on the insurance side of things, and it turns out that your insurance goes down a fuckload when you get married. So, because I'm getting married on the 1st of September, like as soon as I get married, like I'm just gonna get a new bike, and then because I get like half the insurance. Because right now I was looking at insurance for a S1000 RR just for shits and giggles, and it was like £800. And then if I put it as being married, it's like 500 quid fully comp. I'm like, mate, fucking like nearly halved it. It's insane. Dan Mihai Rusu, what's up? So yeah, Dan. Oh, sorry, Dan Mianga. Sorry, just to answer your question, I'm looking at loads of bikes, but you guys know me. I'm always looking at bikes. I'm always seeing what else there is on the market. But like, yeah, a new bike's definitely coming. I just don't want you guys to hold your breath. It's definitely on the way. But I'm definitely keeping the Ninja and turning that bitch into a track bike. Like we're going to the. This is cool. We have plans to go to the Nürburgring in March, which is going to be friggin' awesome. I'm so excited for it. I can't wait. So we're trailering the bikes down there. I'm going with some mates, and then we're basically putting the Ninja. He's taking his MT10. You guys know him. He's riding the MT10. And another friend of ours has a new Street Triple RS, so the 765 engine, and we're all basically loading the bikes up in a trailer and then driving all the way over to Germany, and then we're going to go down the GP track at Nürburgring, which is going to be sick because what's cool about the GP track at Nürburgring is that they close it off to cars, so it's literally just bikes, which is great because with cars on the main Nürburgring track you get like a fuckload of oil, you get, guys in Porsches overtaking you, and you guys know it, like when you're on a bike and you're going through a corner and you're going through a corner, and like you're committed, right? You're committed, and it's really difficult when you're like leaning over in a corner to like change direction of some, and emergency brake, right? So on the actual Nurburgring, if you watch loads of videos on it, like a guy on a bike will be like, taking his time going around the track, and then a guy on like a who's obviously done it loads of times, like in a Porsche or a fucking sports car, will just gun it around, and the guy on the bike freaks out because like, what the fuck is he supposed to do? Like he can't. It's just really dangerous. Don't like that. So we're gonna go around the GP track, and there's gonna be no cars there, which is gonna be absolutely sick. I'm looking forward to it. Thoughts on the Honda CBR 650F or an A2 bike? Oh yeah, it's a good bike, mate. It's I would say, if you can get a good deal on one, why not? You're not gonna lose out on any power if you restrict it for an A2 license. So like, what loads of people think, right, when they get A2s, is they're like, when they're thinking about getting their A2 license, like, oh well, if I get a bike that I have to restrict, I'll lose loads of power. But the cool thing is, when you restrict an engine, you only lose on the top end horsepower. You don't really lose out on the torque. So you get like all the fun punchiness of the engine, that's a bigger engine, but then you can't just go as fast. So it's good. I would say go for it if you can get a good one. Our 500cc dirt bike's good. I've never owned a dirt bike. Well, that's a lie. I've had 125cc dirt bikes. I don't know about 500s. I think the 500cc dirt bikes are good. They're like race bikes. But the problem with them is that they require fuckloads of maintenance. Like I think you have to like do the valves every 13 hours of racing or something like that, which is crazy. Bebo, hey caramba, hey, how you doing, man? Rock and roll's bit off and competing on sport bikes, man. Yeah, dude. What's my favorite bike? Favorite bike's got to be the 1290 Super Duke R, for sure. That's just my favorite bike. I'm guessing I'm the only one that owns a BMW bike. The thing is, at Timothy, that BMWs, on the whole, are quite expensive. So, like, I think, because quite a lot of us, I think, here are, like, relatively young, I think not many people can own a Beamer. Besides Gabby, because she just is a chick and she's got this old fucking bike. But, like, yeah. BMWs are cool, though. So, I just saw my KTM 690 SMCR 15. I live in Brighton also. Dude, why did you sell it? What did you get instead? Let me know. I'm curious, because I was really thinking about getting a 690 SMC. I really want to. Shelly Matthews, hello. Shark Ruler, hello. The Biker's Quest for Coffee. Hey, how's it doing? Oh, I'm doing good, man. These are lovely, man. All these new faces. I love it. Crispy Fried Games. Mine is a 2018 BMW F700GS. Oh, that's cool. So, like, I guess that's the Tourer bike, right? Am I correct? When is Gabby getting a Daytona? She's not going to get a Daytona. She might get a Daytona, but I doubt it. She's probably going to get a Ducati. Because Ducati Monsters are a lot cheaper. Especially if you get an older gen than Triumph Daytonas, unfortunately. So Gabby's very, like, money conscious. Like, we're just paying for the wedding, all that shit. So she's kind of just, like, going to get a Ducati. Well, that settles it. Marry my girlfriend. I told you, man. Insurance is crazy cheap. George, why does it go up, man? Like, I don't get that. I have friends who have, like, Panigales, and they're, like, 50, and their insurance is, like, 100 quid a year, fully comp. Because when you get married, it's so cheap because they know the wife won't let you ride anyway. Jokes on them, man. Oh. Jokes on them. They know that fucking Gabby is. They don't know that Gabby is a mentalist rider. She rides like a lunatic. I can't wait for her to get back on the bike and like we can do dual vlogs again. I'm so excited. My wedding anniversary is September 10th. Best time of year. Oh, dude, congratulations, Timothy. Congrats, man. PPLSI1. Hi, how you doing? Because mate, when you get we read that. Would a BMW S1000R be a good bike? Yeah, fuck it, dude. Get an S1000RR. It doesn't matter if it's your first bike. Get it. Whatever. I don't fucking know, man. The thing is, right, everyone on the Sofa Warrior, Keyboard Warrior, excuse me, side of things on motorcycles, they're like, I think I did a video on this, but they're just like, you cannot have anything bigger than a 250 or a 125 when you are buying your first motorcycle. And it's just like, well, that doesn't take into account the fact that you may be like 50 when you're getting your first bike and you have like a billion years of road experience. So like, and it doesn't take into account the responsibility of the person. Like, if you think you can start on an S1000RR, or as you've put it, an S10000RR, Fuck it. I don't know what kind of that bike that is, but it's huge. Do it. If you can afford the insurance and whatnot. But other than that, I probably wouldn't recommend it just because it's expensive. And you're gonna drop the bike. Let's be honest. On your first bike, you're gonna drop it. That's the problem. Thanks on the wedding, congrats, man. I think I'm about to come back and get Ninja like you on. Dude, do it, man. Do it, do it, do it. I love the fact that I have like people who don't ride watching my videos. That for me is cool. And then it's really nice to me when I can like get people riding because the reason why I started riding was because I started watching a motovlogger. That's literally why I was like, fuck it, I'm getting a bike, and that was M13 More Death 13. Like, really recommend you watch his stuff. He's a cool dude. But I watched all his videos and I was like, fuck it, I'm getting a bike. Would you ever come down to the seaside town called Exmouth in the southwest? Yeah, man. I'm always up for trips. I want to get Gabby's bike back on the road first, and then we can do those things. But yeah, I'm definitely figuring out a ride out as well this year. At least a couple, I would say, before the summer's out. We've just, as you guys can imagine, we've just had a bit of a fucking nutty like last few months with various things like Gabby's bike, wedding, new job, that kind of shit. So like now that's done and dusted, now those things are out of the way, we're gonna start really getting into the ride out side of things, which will be sick. Um, I'm driven bikes that's so slow around a turn and I was much faster in my car. It's true, dude. Like, so many people are like really scared on bikes. It's interesting, even on track. Samuel, hello. What's your opinion on a monster? Because I haven't decided between a monster or a Z800. It depends what monster, my dude. Harry Robson, it depends. Like, if you're gonna get like a monster 800, they're really fun bikes. They're more torquey. You'll find those bikes are way more torquey than a Z800. A Z800 is an inline 4, I think. So it's basically like, it's got the same kind of engine as my Ninja, basically, except it's on a naked bike. And I don't know. For me, the Z800 is a bit bland. I've ridden it once. Really gave it a spanking as well. We had one at my old work, and like, I don't know. It wasn't. It wasn't as exciting as I thought it would be. I'd probably, if I was you, I'd go for the Z900 because that bike's mental. If I was gonna go for a Z, go for the Z900. If not, get a monster like an 800cc plus monster. You'll have loads of fun. Come to Cornwall. Dude, I'd love to come to Cornwall. My grandpa lives in Cornwall. Oh, you have a BMW 1200 GS. Some people say that the 1200 GS is not actually a motorcycle. It's actually a car. Thank God I found another English person on this website. What, on YouTube, mate? I'm pretty sure like 99% of people on YouTube are like English speaking. I mean, I'm not sure why, but my resistor keeps falling off my NTS7. Yeah, that shit happens, bro. Fucking, it just disappears. Oh. Dark JR, hello, how you doing? Fuck, I've lost it in the chat. I've been fucking answering loads of questions and I've just lost myself. Gabby definitely wears the pants in the relationship. Don't worry about it. I got a Gixxer K5000. Those are mental bikes, so Dizzler. Like, absolutely mental. I'm sure you love it. Like, a friend of mine has a K5 GXR 1000, and it's incredible. After the 05, they really like toned it down. Like the 05, 06, I think were the last like really mental GSXRs. Then after that, they really turned them down a bit. I know, probably European compliance, some bullshit. What's up, Duke? All the way from South Africa, dude. Respect to the Africa. I grew up in Kenya. Mighty Vili Wagwan, fam. Yeah, Gabby definitely wears the pants. What's the best bike you have right now? My Ninja. I love my Ninja. I love my Ninja. You can't have more fun than you can on a Ninja. For like smiles per CCs, the Ninja has the best ratio. Okay? Think about getting a race bike, maybe H2 SE 1000R or Ducati 1199. If you're gonna get a race bike, the Ducati 1199 is literally nuts. It's really squiggy. So like when you're like really hard on the throttle, you'll find it moves like this. It's like it's an animal. It's a real animal. The S1000RR is a better all-rounder bike, I would say. So if you're gonna like just have for track, maybe the Panigale. But if you're gonna use your bike on the road as well, get the S1000RR. I wouldn't recommend the H2SE. Not my thing. And the H2SE for like the money is way too much. It's way too expensive. Like there was a really cool video I saw where they did a comparison between the H2 and the ZZR 1400 and a ZX10R around a racetrack. And like, okay, initially when you see that, you're like, okay, obviously the H2 is gonna come first, then the ZX10, and then the ZZR 1400. Bullshit. ZZR, same rider, ZZR 1400, killed it. Then it was the H2, and then literally right on its ass was the ZX10R. So H2 SE probably not the kind of bike I'd go for, just because you can get something just as fun for way less money. Right, I've been sub for 3 days and watched about 25 vids and 40 need to convince my parents to enroll. Oh, that's cool, Blaster Rifle. I'm happy, man. Thanks for watching. Yeah, you need to get a bike. That's what I'm saying to that. What part of the country are you from? I know I mentioned it before at some point, but I'm like near Brighton, my dude. I'm near Brighton. Me too, I'm looking for the dual vlogs. Ducati 999 is good fun. Good fun bike. I think 44 Teeth are doing a thing on that, aren't they? They have a Ducati 999. I want to get a Grom, but parents won't let me, so I might spend my savings on a mini moto, lol, just to mess around. Just get a bike, man. Like, what I always said is, like, you know, there's all parents are going to be like, unless you have like parents that are bikers, most parents are going to be against you riding. So unless you know, you just need to do it yourself. That's what I did, and it worked out, you know. My insurance was about 350 for a 125, and I'm married, so it doesn't drop that much. Interesting. I don't know. Mine's really cheap. I guess it depends where you live. Like, I live in buttfuck nowhere in the countryside, so it's pretty cheap. What are your thoughts about Royal Enfield? If I'm honest, Violent, I don't really like them. I think they're a bit shit. They are okay. They're quite cheap, but like, as a, they fall apart, man. They're like made in India. Not a fan. I started on a DRZ 400 S7K 299,000. Yeah, it's cool, dude. DRZ 400 is a good bike. Bit underpowered, but it's a fun bike. It does everything. A bike only goes as fast as your wrist allows. It's also true. As I agree with Doc Gerard, Royal Enfield is a piece of shit. My insurance was at 1,100 a year, but only 300. What the fuck, Mighty? What did you do? Whose dick did you suck to get it that cheap, man? Fucking hell. M13, I'm going through 7 old videos. Yeah, you gotta, his newest stuff, he hasn't changed his content. I was just watching his videos like 7 years ago, but he convinced me to get it. Nancy Hernandez, hello. Ever fancy going to Isle of Man for the TT? Yes, Jack. We're planning on doing that next year. I'd love to go. I think that'd be an amazing trip. Fucking hell. Critical Hunter, how you doing, man? Hello. Ewan Kettering, hi there. Any tips on the A2 license? What do you mean by tips, bro? Do you mean it on like passing the test, or do you mean it on bikes? Lots of things. What are the best frame sliders? Anything by RNG is awesome. My bike was an R6 around 6 years ago. I'm thinking it's time for something else. Dude, you hold on to your bike for ages, man. Like, I can't do that. I have to like change my bike every like 2 years or so. I just get bored. It's fucking awful. Hello from Oxford Bunnies. It's like, hello. K5 is mental. I'm not kidding, Dizzler. I'm glad you have that bike. It's cool as shit. What about mopeds? I own a Aprilia Haban Custom. I don't know anything about mopeds. What do you think about like mobility scooters? I have a, fucking K5 2000cc mobility scooter with like electronic controls on my ass. It's pretty good. Dog's Garage, man. I'm good. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Dylan Powell, hello. My co-worker went from a 250 to a S1000R, had it a week before he wrecked into a curb, broke almost every bone in his body. So it happens. You can crash on anything though. That's the shitter thing, is that like anyone can crash. Like I have a friend who just literally, where's my phone? I'll show you this. I had a friend who's just crashed. Hang on. I apologize for this room, by the way. I'm actually at my mum's house because Gabby's gone all the way to France and left me. So I'm staying here and having, like, home-cooked meals and shit. Let me show you this shit. So a friend of mine just had an accident. I'm not going to show you his name, just in case he doesn't want to show it. Fuck it, the video is not loading. But he's a good biker. He had, he's had lots of experience, but some fucking learner driver just pulled out on him and fucking T-boned him. Horrific. Fucking 5 hours in the hospital, internal bleeding. Not fun. Anyone can crash. 69 Maguchi. Good name, dude. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I hate being 17 years old and being stuck on a 125. Yeah, it sucks, bro, but tis the law. Maybe when we leave the EU, they'll change it. Although I doubt it. Nathan Brown, hello. Any update on the meetup? Yes, I need to organize myself, mate. I really need to organize myself. When I've organized myself, I'll pop it out. And then we can organize, because that'd be cool to meet you guys. How much does a Kawasaki Ninja you normally cost? Some of them were cheap. I mean, I got my bike for like 3 grand. Um, 2.7 actually, 2,700, but it needed a lot of work. So you can pretty much pick up like if you get you can find them on good deals for like 2.5 for the year of my bike. So they're 2005. How often you go to P&H? Dude, I go to P&H like once every 5 months. I fucking don't like it there. Every time I didn't tell you this, but like not last time from the video, but the time before that, I literally just popped in and I was asking about various bikes and stuff like, and the guy was like, one of the salesmen was just eyeballing me, like staring at me like this, and I was like, what the fuck is like his problem? Like, I don't understand. So I went up to him and I was like, hey, talking about some bike, just asking some interesting information, and I was genuinely like curious, and I was gonna buy, and like asking about financing packages and whatever, fucking whatever, and he just looks at me like I'm a piece of shit on the end of his toe, and I was just like, what's the problem here? So I was like, oh, I kind of do videos, so do you mind if I film? And he goes, we know who you are. Not in a nice way, like, oh, we know who you are, that's cool, man, no worries. He's just like, we know who you are. And I was like, oh, okay, what do you mean? And he goes like, don't worry, we know who you are. Like this, like really, really, really fucking like not very welcoming. And I kind of like chalked it up to maybe he's having a bad day or something. I don't know. But like everyone who I've spoken to says that that particular dealership is just like a really uncomfortable place to go. People just get like they evaluate you immediately when you walk in. They basically determine whether or not you're going to be buying something. And then if they don't think of you as like Mr. Moneybags coming in, they're just going to shoo you away. It's pretty bad. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Oh shit, let's catch up on this stuff. But yeah, I don't go very often, my dude. I had a bike, but I got hit at 50 miles per hour and it messed me up. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I hope you're alright. That sucks ass. What's the best sounding 600cc? My choice is 675R. 675s sound good when they open up. They have like a roar, don't they? It sounds pretty good. But like, I don't know. I always like an R6 just like killing it, or a Ninja, or a ZX6R just killing it. It's awesome. Come to Yorkshire. I don't go north of the wall, Tom. I want to buy my first bike. What should it be? I'm 18 years old. Would think about a Ducati or a Yamaha. It depends where you're from, I mean. It depends where you're from. If you're from the UK, you're kind of limited. Really limited. If you are from the US or other parts of the world where they're a little bit more less crazy about restricting you, you can get whatever you want. But Yamahas are good as their first bike. Yamaha's Japanese sport bike. Don't go wrong. Don't go wrong. Ducatis are a bit more temperamental. They're like women. Italian women. They kind of go wrong every now and again. You have to put them in line. I'm not a huge fan of wanting to ride a bike, but I love watching them. Oh, that's cool, man. I'm restoring a Royal Enfield. Nice. I had the 636 when it first came out. That's awesome, man. I went from a 100 kg 50cc to a 200 kg 600cc lesson bike, no problem. But I have driving running skills. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on who you are, like, and how you are, Insurance was due to my last bike being stolen. Oh, fuck, man, that sucks ass. And it's the shitter, right? Your bike gets nicked, and then you get killed on it because you make a claim. It's fucking shit. Whereabouts are you based? Because I recognise so many roads. Near Horsham, so near Brighton, West Sussex. My YZF R125 was stolen the other day. No! Oh, man, I'm so sorry. I hope your insurance works out for you. Could you get away with not restricting a bike for A2? I mean, I can't condone it. I mean, you could say that, your restrictor's fallen off, I guess. But the thing is, like, when you... I guess the thing is, right, if you're on a restricted bike for your A2 license and you have an accident, that's the first thing the insurance company is going to look for, because they don't want to pay you any money. They don't want to pay the other person any money. So like that's the first thing they'll look out for, is like if your restrictor is like on the bike. So just, I guess you could do it. I wouldn't recommend it in case you have an accident. My granddad lost a friend to biking. How should I convince him it's okay? But either way, I'll get one. You can't. It's just part and parcel of it, man. You just gotta just do it yourself. Do you watch MotoGP? I do, man. Hello from the. I watch the MotoGP, but I'm more interested in road racing because it's just nutty, isn't it? It's just mental. Road racing is just nuts. Hello from the Netherlands. Hello, hello. Hopverdomme jongen. Oh. V8 Muscle Hemi, hello. Nederlands. Tyler Foley, hello, man. I live across the water. Oh, across the water. That sounds kind of like edgy, doesn't it? I have just crashed while cycling on my race bike and it hurts like hell. Oh, no. That sucks, man. Apologies. Hope you're alright. Dude, don't blame me for this room. This is not my bedroom. I'm not at my house. It's my sister's bedroom because it's the only place with a desk. Because Gabby's left me. She's gone to France. I'm now staying at my mum's house for like a week so that she can feed me and like look after my dog when I'm at work. It's pretty bad, I know. But whatever. I'm currently doing hello from Belgium, Sophie Rotia. I'm currently doing my full test, looking at getting a ZX6R66. Is there anything I should look for out when buying? Yeah, man. There's loads of things you should look for when buying. I would say a really good indicator is look at the tires. Because you can always tell if a bike's basically been shit on by the state of the tires. Not a lot of people, if they don't care, well, a lot of people don't care about their bikes as much as they tell you they do, and that means that when they sell it to you, they're still going to have the shitty tires on that they were just using to race, right? So you want to make sure you don't get a race bike because those race bikes, they have a lot more pressure on the engine, more likely to go wrong. So if the tire is like really chewed up all the way on the outside, it's been raced, probably stay away from it unless they let you know and it's a good deal. Another thing you could do is to test the chain, see if the chain's been tightened, if it's been correctly lubed, if it's rusted as fuck. Another thing you should do is check the steering. So like what you can do is you can always test to see if a bike's been dropped by sitting on the bike and then turning the steering from like one side to the other. And if it notches on one side, it's been crashed or it's been down on that side. So the headstock bearings are fucked. Other things I would check are obviously start the bike, but make sure it's cold. Make sure there's no oil underneath the bike. Make sure that the fork seals aren't leaking. So the fork seals on the front forks, if it's got like a mist around it, stay clear unless you get a good deal. Because then you can say, look, the forks are fucked. I want £1,000 off the bike, or I want 500 quid off the bike, whatever. Other things, obviously make sure the bike doesn't have any finance on it, because then you don't own the bike, even if you buy it from the guy, unless he's cleared the finance. So make sure that it has no finance. Make sure it's never been stolen as well. So do an HPI check on it, check the registration. Check the service history as well. Like, go online, find out what the service intervals are for your bike that you're buying. Check the valves have been done, otherwise that'd be kind of costly. Those kinds of things. Might make a video on it actually. ZX6R is just the best bike. Triumph Daytonas are really fun though. They are good bikes, mate. Road rash to my bone, split hip open. It was a hit and run, left me on console. Fucking hell, 69. Oh my god, dude, I'm so sorry. That sucks ass. That's horrific. I do feel sorry for you, man. I think it's a good thing you can choose between power and more mellow cruiser ride. Mine is always on attack mode. Also true. Oh, you work in Horsham. That's cool, man. Sick. How would you go about starting with motovlogging? I'm attempting to start, but having mic problems. Trying to decide whether to use an external mic or pay $50 for the GoPro adapter. It depends what GoPro you're using. I have the Hero 4. So you don't have to pay a shit ton of money for the adapter. The new ones, you would just like the Hero 5, Hero 6, you just have to get an adapter or get an external mic that records and just plug a microphone into it and put that into your helmet, but that's a load of fucking faffery, isn't it? So I would just say you're just going to have to go for it with the $50. What other things for motovlogging is you can just get a cheapo mic from eBay. Mine costs like £3. It's pretty good. Tony Fletcher, hey dude, you've just subscribed and loving the content. Been biking for 8 weeks in this beautiful sunny England weather. Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you for subscribing. Hopefully you get loads of miles on you under your belts in the nice weather. I'm from Scotland, rebuilding Yamaha RT100 dirt bike. That's sick, man. My R6 was stolen. Now the insurance went 3k because I'm in London. Fuck me dead. George, I'm so sorry, man. That's horrible. I have a friend of mine who was 30 years old, lived in central London, bought a 125 because he wanted to learn, and then checked the insurance. It was £3,000. It was like double the price of the bike to insure it in London. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, unless you have like a garage and stuff, or unless you're willing to pay like 3k, it's just mental. I'm so sorry, George. What was your sister doing that the bed is so messed up? She's just a messy bitch, Timothy. That's the reason. Oh, I'm glad you agree, Doc. Appreciate it. Why are you gonna kill yourself, Kesley? Don't do that. I've sadly got the GoPro 5. Thanks a lot, mate. The advice is appreciated. Yeah, I mean, the Hero 5, it's a good camera, but you're going to need to just invest in the thing. That's just what you got to do. You got to invest in the thing. In the stupid GoPro overpriced bullshit thing. Otherwise, you're just fucked, you know? Tyler Foley, I did notice you. Hello. Marco O'Neill, what's up, what's up, what's up? Get a mic direct from USA, they're superb, no adapters. I mean, the thing about it is, if you're gonna get a microphone off eBay, you gotta check to make sure it actually works. Because I had loads of like microphone adapter issues on mine. Even though it's just like a USB plug into the camera, they still don't work. You gotta get the right amount of pins. It's fucking bullshit. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this shit. Wait, this is what I was looking at the other day. How do I do this properly? Okay, I'm just going to make this smaller. Let's put that over me. Right, I want to get your guys' opinion. Okay. We're going to go on the eBays. Okay. Now, obviously my eBay is full of motorcycles. Okay, this is the first thing I want to get your opinion on. And then, where is it? Where's the other one that I was looking at the other day? It's somewhere. I was looking at these, and I'm wondering if any of you guys have ridden one. Excuse me. What do you think of this? I think it looks fucking sick. I've heard such good things about these bikes. You know? I've heard such good things about them. I mean, the only issue with this is he's got a carbon clutch cover, which leads me to believe it's been like a race bike, because loads of people who have race bikes put carbon clutch covers on it. But you can see as well that he's been like having a go at the tyre. Let me make this bigger here. You can see that he's been having a go. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this properly, but like the tyre's a little bit shredded out. I'm not sponsored by Cubo Moto, by the way. It just literally, they just had this bike or anything like that. They have this bike on eBay. I mean, for the price, it's not bad. And I checked the insurance out, and it was fairly cheap, fairly doable. The thing is, I was looking at the 990s and the Super Duke R990s, and they're really, 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 really good bikes. Like, they're loads of fun. But the issue is, I want the R version, because the R version looks better. Like, this is the standard version, and it looks alright, but like, oh, that one's cracked, isn't it? Tits. Look at those chicken strips. Look at those chicken strips. I mean, that one looks alright, but like, it just doesn't look as good as the R, does it? It doesn't look as good as the R. I don't know why he doesn't have any. It just doesn't look as good as the R version. I don't get it. This is the other one. It's just a 690R. And I like these. This is the old gen. So this is, I think, up to 2012 they were making these. Or maybe 2011 they were making this style. Oh, it's been scraped. Fuck, hasn't it? Oh, it's blue. I don't know. Like, I think they look sick. I actually prefer this style of the 690s over the newer shit. Over the newer stuff. I really like it. I do like it. I mean, the other one I wanted to look at, I'm looking at the fucking laptops as well, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is the other one. I mean, I've always said that I wouldn't get another sports bike, but I mean, you can't go wrong with an S1000RR, can you? I mean, really. The only problem is, though, I think the front end looks a bit squiffy. A lot of people don't like the front of it. It looks like it has a sort of mental issue. Ooh, services. We buy any bike. I think it looks cool. I mean, what's the fucking mileage on this thing? I mean, 16,000 miles. I mean, meh. I mean, you could probably get some money off it. I mean, that's quite a lot of money. The thing is, right, it's a 2011 bike, so it's already 7 years old. You know? It's already 7 years old. I don't know. I just don't know, man. Well, let's just see what you guys are saying in the chat here. Let me just kill this for now. How do I do it? Boom. Okay. The orange-white one is really nice, yeah, because that's the R, isn't it? Can't go wrong with a 990. I've never ridden one, mate. I've always wanted to. The acros sound great. Let's see what you guys are saying. Hello, hello, hello. That's to say, the bike looks quality. It looks cool, doesn't it? Super Duke R is my bike that got stolen last year. Amazing bike, dude. Okay, I'm I'm done. I just always want one. I mean, I hear they're just mental. Friends in 990 and they're great. He said it feels like an SMCR but bigger and more powerful. Yeah, exactly. Like it looks like a super motor, doesn't it? But it's just got like a cool engine. I love the Super Duke designs. The only thing I hate, I know that's the thing, mate. Bio gob. The only bio gob. The only thing is the headlights look like shit. But then what I've seen you can do is actually do a headlight mod. So let's bring this shit back here. So you can actually do a headlight mod for the 990. So you can do the KTM 990 Super Duke R headlight mod. You can actually do a headlight mod so it looks like the current one. That looks like a turd. Why anyone would do that, I don't get it. But I know you can buy them separately and then fit them on. Where is it? I saw one guy had done it. It looks fucking beefcake. That's it. It's like a HID conversion. It looks pretty sweet. Leo, shut the fuck up. I don't know. I'd probably do that. I'd probably do a headlight mod on it because I'm with you guys. Like I like it. The bike looks sick. Everything looks awesome, but the headlight. Right, we're catching up here. The Acros, yeah, the Acros are cool. Can't go wrong with the Duke. Is this a pneumatic sleek tire? Awesome. R version all day long. Yeah, I wouldn't get the standard one. Those are chicken fillets and not shit, mate. Those are chicken breasts. I won't lie. Personally, I've been a fan of KTM. KTM make decent bikes. I do think they have a tendency to have a little bit of niggles here and there. They do go wrong every so often, don't they? Spiky, hello, welcome to the channel. Duke's a beautiful bike, so I'm not surprised. The orange white is really nice. Yeah, fucking hell it is. I'm buying a Ducati 821 is my first bike. Thoughts? Awesome. You'll have loads of fun on it. It'll last you a really long time. BMW S1000 also very nice. It's a good road bike. Just go out and get an old gen Super Duke R. Mate, the fucking insurance on for the 1290 Super Duke Rs are like nuts. Like you can get, okay, here's a comparison, right? The 990, I can get insurance on it fully comp with like 10,000 miles a year, including social and commuting for like 400 quid. Maybe a bit more than that, it's like 450. But then the fucking Super Duke R, it's like instantly double. Bullshit. Even though the bikes, like you can get like a 2012 990 Super Duke R, it's like what, roughly $7.5 grand, so like maybe like £1,500 cheaper than a 1290. But like the insurance is so much more expensive. It's bullshit. You can take mine for a blast at meetup. Yeah, boy! I'd love to. You can have a go on the Ninja. But hey, babe, been following you for weeks now. Love the vids. Oh, I'm glad, Spider. Appreciate it, man. That's cool. Insurance companies are bullshit, dude. Literally, it's not even funny. Like my insurance on the Ninja, right? It went up when I was working at a bike dealership. Like when I changed my when I was working at the Triumph bike dealership a while ago now, I notified the insurance company, and I would have thought like, okay, if you're working in the trade, surely your fucking insurance, you're around bikes all the time, surely your insurance should go down. No, it fucking doesn't. It goes up. It's a load of shit. I don't understand it. But now, but now I work in some fucking PR thing, and now it's way cheaper. It's mental. Yeah, Vinny, that's a recipe for disaster. Me on your Super Duke, you on Ninjutsu. I'll stick with my 18-year-old bandit, £150 fully comp, mate. I know, it's crazy. First bike. Best first bike's limited 125. Depends on what your riding position is, Marco. So I really like the sport bike stuff. So I got an R125. So the Yamaha sport bike, which is cool. CBR1. I don't like the look of the CBR125. Don't like it. What's your view on the restricted license and getting it unlocked? I mean, you know, I was on an A2 license as well before I turned 24. I mean, I don't like it. I think it's pretty bullshit, to be fair. But like, it is what it is. You can't really change it. It's just a money. I would say the A2 licensing thing. Like, I think it's partly because they think you'll be safer because people don't understand motorcycles. They just see them as dangerous, which they are. But you know, for me, I don't understand it why technically an 18-year-old can go out if he has the money and buy like a sports car and then not have to take a different like license test. For me, that's kind of a bit bullshit because surely you can do more damage crashing a sports car than you can a motorcycle. You see what I mean? So like, plus when you crash bikes, most of the damage to you and the rider, you know. So like, for me, there's a bit of a weirdness there. I think the A2 license was just an excuse for the government making money out of it. Um, but yeah, I don't understand it because if you can afford the insurance, you know, an 18 year, as I said, like a fucking 17-year-old can go out and buy a sports car if they have the money, or you know, and there's a huge lump of metal. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Best reliable one bike. Yeah, I just don't like the CR 125s. It's due to the risk factor. Yeah, I know. But whatever. I just don't. I don't. The insurance companies have weird risk factors, mate. It's weird. Just take a big step forward towards YouTube and change my name to take it from a personal to a proper channel name. BioCafe. Yeah, that's good, man. Good luck with your YouTube endeavors. I ride a CBR 125. I've got to admit, I love looking at the bike from behind, but the front. But looking at it from the front, yeah, I don't understand why Honda did that. They were just like, the bike looks really good, but like, we're just gonna put the front on whatever. I mean, some people don't like the front of my ZX6 because it's quite bulbous. It's quite a bulbous shape. I like it. I think it looks nice. I think it looks nicer than the 2009 ZX6Rs that just like have a really angular front. I quite like the look of mine, but a lot of people don't. It's like Marmite, isn't it, really? I love Marmite. I'm trying to get another sports bike. Yeah, you should get back on two wheels, my dude. Um, Brandon Gus, how you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. I'm doing good, man. How are you? USA insurance for a season ride, 1,000 cc, about 200 year full cover. Yeah, in the UK, that's bullshit. The thing about it is in the UK is everyone's fucking like jizzing themselves over health and safety, to the extent where like insurance companies can just are just like fucking like, oh my god, we can't insure you because the risk factor. And if you're in London, you have a 125cc, it's going to cost you like £3,000 to insure because of all the fucking nutcases running around. The UK is mental. My insurance to the SMC 90 was 1,200. Fuck me, man, that's expensive. If you're in South Africa, you technically don't even need to have ridden a motorcycle to ride H2R because once you have written learners, you above 18, you can ride. Yeah, that's what I think it should be like here. I think people should have a choice, man. Linker, man, always a pleasure. Take care of yourself. I've always said that it makes no sense. You can buy a high performance car, but you have to jump through loops to buy restricted. But yeah, it's bullshit, mate. Like the UK is just like nutting themselves. Excuse me, I'm gonna have a vape nation. Sorry, for me it's really annoying when like I've been rewatching old streams when I'm like having a vape and you can just hear it like psh, it's not very nice. In exciting news, Gabby's just landed in France, which is cool. Which is really cool. I got a message. Who's been messaging me? I might reply to Gabby in a moment. She just got off the plane. I'm happy. I don't understand insurance. My SMC 660 costs £180 a year, but my FC1 is £95. Yeah, it's fucking nutcases, isn't it? It's mad. It's mad. It's mad. It's mad. I ride a ZX6R 5. What years is your blade? Greeting. Dude, I have an '05 ZX6R too. High five. Virtual high five. That would be sick. I'm just replying to Scott. Scott, if you're on the live stream still, I will reply to you in a moment. That's a very nice message. Absolutely down. Watch a vlog about the stalker freaky shit. Dude, I've seen, it's happened twice now, man. I'm not lying to you. Like, people, I guess it's because I'm really open about where I live. I think I don't really give a fuck. Plus, if people come around to my house, like, you know, I have a baseball bat and like a fucking Kenyan sword literally downstairs. So I mean, you know, but I think when we move house, when me and Gabby move house, I think I will be a little bit more discreet about it. But I'm generally quite open. Have you gotten on an adventure bike before? I have, yeah, dude. I've ridden a GS 1200. I've ridden Triumph Explorer 1200s. Yeah, I like it. The Triumph Explorer 1200 was a great bike. The new one is the Tiger 1200 now. Sorry. Really crazy bike. Up and down quick shifter, really quick. I rode about 4 hours on it. Did loads of trips. Good fun. What's your thought on the new Honda monkey bike? Not a fan. If I was gonna get a monkey bike though, I'd still get a Grom just to fart around on. Vape Nation, my girlfriend also hates the sound of me hitting the vape. Yeah, it's just not good. Reply, dude. The babes need the communication. I'll reply to. Okay, just because Dark's Garage has allowed me to. She goes, I've just landed. I love you. It was a short flight. I'm happy. I'm happy she had a good flight. Maybe just replies to the lady. Sorry, lads. I hate taking like breaks in live streaming, so just bear with me. I bet she had like 5 gin and tonics as well. She's so funny. Like Gabby's wonderful. Whenever we go on planes together, she's like, she doesn't drink much, but as soon as we get on a plane, she's like, gin tonic, and I was like, yep. Yeah, people know that the town area may be like that. Keep it private, especially when they're turning up on your door and may just be out to bikes. We had. Did I tell you guys this? So we had an attempted break-in the other day, literally about 2 weeks ago. So I'll tell you the story. I was about to fucking throw down, and I woke up at 3 a.m. and I heard like a banging, and I was like, I'm quite a light sleeper, so I was like, okay, that's a fucking weird noise. And it happened again, and it was our neighbour's front gate slamming shut, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe it's the wind, fuck knows. And I go downstairs and have the lights off, and I hear this like, like our gate is being like trying to be pushed open, but I have like 4 locks on our driveway gate. No one can get in. And but it was being like someone was like rattling it backwards and forwards. And Leo, who sleeps in our room, was like, he heard it as well. He woke up. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" Like you can see like when dogs are like, what the fuck is that? And he was like on my heels going down the stairs because he was like, we're doing this, they're coming, fuck it, let's go. Like he was literally just, it's so funny. He's such a small dog, but he's built like a brick shit house. So fuck it, I think he would fuck up somebody. He'd just jump and like clamp onto their nuts or something. Fucking love that dog. Anyway, I then turn on the lights, get my fucking machete thing out. Literally not kidding. Like I have it by the front door, and then just because like in Kenya we had like a couple armed raids in our house, like we got held at gunpoint, but that's a story for another time. So I've been held at gunpoint before. That was fun, and fucking I turn on the lights and the banging stops on my gate, and then I literally see the guy, jump into a Ford Transit van that was parked on the road outside the house, and he just like wheel span it and just ran away. Fucking cunt. Paul GSXR, hello, my dude. It's actually an offense to drink and get on the plane. Fact. Really? I had no idea. I need a cold beer too, my dude. Is it a high excess on MCU though? Mine was 800 with a 1,675 pound excess, mate. You're gonna get stung, dude. That's retarded. Like my excess, I think I was with MCE. My excess was about 600 quid. I'm heading off to bed now, bro. Don't forget what. Be safe, brother. Can't wait to get this video. Oh, wicked. Thanks, man. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. On that note, guys, I am also going to get off. I'm going to go and spend some time with my family because I don't really get to see them that much and they're all here. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Loads of fun. Loads of new faces. Really, really happy. I will be uploading another video, a couple videos one video on Sunday. And then a few more videos next week. Gabby and I are having fucking loads of dual vlogs coming up, and it's going to be awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Oh yeah, and also live stream meetup announcements will be happening over the next couple of days. I just need to sort out a date with Gabby, and then we can sort it out. Take care, guys. Have an awesome night, and thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!